ado, let's go ahead and start her up, let her run. The exterior color is known as black granite metallic and features a full dark pewter leather interior as well as painted silver accenting. Now the Spark does come standard with electric power assist steering, very fluidic, and a full leather-wrapped steering wheel found in the 2LT trim with side bolts and extensions off to the side. 3-spoke design accented by satin silver. And as far as transmission options, there's 2 available, a standard 5-speed manual gearbox or this particular model's optional 4-speed automatic. Low gear selection down below. And so we're going to cut on the headlamps, fog lamps, as well as the hazards. All 4 windows are powered. And we're going to check out the exterior, shall we? Within the past few years, rising gas prices and more insight towards economy has spawned a big increase in the small car market in the United States. With this increase, we've seen a diverse group of cars step up to the plate, including the Smart Fortwo, Fiat 500, and Scion IQ. Chevrolet Spark represents GM's formal introduction to this subcompact market and offers some different flavor that makes it stand out amongst the competition. The first thing to notice is the styling, quite radical and non-traditional to what you would imagine a domestic car. That's because the Spark, like I said earlier, is not entirely a new model. Chevrolet has actually been building this car in its South Korea plant since 2009 and being sold in Asia and Europe. It currently represents the smallest vehicle in the GM fleet and probably the cheapest and most practical 4-seater out there. Now, to be able to be brought into the North American market, the Spark received upgrades in safety, handling, and performance. North America has an upgraded chassis setup as well as 10 standard airbags, including a driver's knee airbag. Also, the engine has been bored and stroked for a modest increase in displacement. Standard also are hill start assist, stability control with brake assist, as well as larger aluminum alloy wheels. Not to mention, air conditioning is also standard with all models of Spark. Now, as far as trim levels, there's 3 different ones: LS, 1LT, and 2LT being the top line trim. You can notice up front you have the faux carbon fiber trim accenting the chrome accented projector beam fog lamps, also part of that package. We'll go over some of the extra differences in just a little bit. But overall, the Spark is very curvy. You can definitely tell, like I said at the beginning, that it's definitely designed for a different market. Integrated styling lines coming across the door, as well as side scoops bringing up the side skirts. Modestly accented fender wells. Not to mention the 2LT's optional painted aluminum alloy wheels with polished face, ventilated disc brakes in front and drums in the rear, mounted on Goodyear 185/55 tires. Now, tried and true to being a subcompact, the Spark is still a very tiny car. Compare that to a hatchback Chevrolet Sonic and it's 14 inches shorter than that. The closest thing comparison to it is the Fiat 500, which is a further 4 inches shorter than the Spark. But the really nice thing about this car is that it has 4 doors, and with a tall seating position, it's able to fit passengers in the car a lot more comfortably with more headroom, more space to wiggle around than the other vehicle. A neat little styling cue that you'll see as you come across the back is the flush door handles also seen in the Sonic hatchback. As you come across, the back still definitely looks like a Sonic hatchback in sort of relations, even though the proportions and overall styling is a good bit different. The back end slopes off, it's very smooth, very curvy, and nicely finished in my opinion. Clear tail lamps, modest chrome trim part of the 2LT package, as well as a unique rear fascia that blends in a polished chrome tip embedded into the bumper, which is a nice styling cue unique to this trim level and gives it more of a refined look. An integrated rear spoiler with third brake light also wraps around the entire back of the vehicle. Those little polished roof rails coming across is also part of the 2LT, also nicely blended into an attractive price point. Overall length is 144.7 inches, the width is 62.9 inches, and a height of 61 inches. Total curb weight is around 2,250 pounds. And we're going to pop the hood. All across the board, the Spark comes with a 1.2-liter dual overhead cam, 16